Well, good morning, everybody. We're fixing to take off from the truck stop. It's the next morning. Done got my gasoline, checked my oil. Let's see, got filled up my diesel heater. I already filled my little jug up with diesel, but I forgot to do my tank the other day, the actual tank for the heater. So anyway, we topped it off, so we're good to go on heat for about, the heater tank and my jug, that'll last about 2 weeks. Although I'm not having to use the heater right now. I'm just getting it ready because up here, most of y'all know you've been up here, but for the ones that haven't, up here the weather just changes overnight. It could be, beautiful 70 during the day and 45, 50 at night, and then you wake up and it's 40 during the day and the 20s at night. So I'm getting all prepared, getting ready for that. Like I said, we just gassed up. Leaving here today, leaving this spot. We're just gonna move down the road a little bit. I think I'm gonna take chasing the RV. Wait a minute, chasing the RV. Chasing the Sun RV. And I never can remember his name. I'm bad with names. It's not just him. I can't remember nobody's name. But anyway, it's a subscriber of mine. I didn't even realize he's a subscriber until you said something, so I apologize for that right off the beginning. But back to what I was saying, I'm starting to ramble. I'm gonna take his advice and I'm gonna camp at a rest area tonight. I've done it before, but I tried not to because it's a little bit restrictive of what you can do. Just like he said in his video. If you haven't seen his video about camping in rest areas, go watch it. I'll try to put a link up here. I'll probably forget, knowing me, but just go to his channel, Chasing the Sun RV, and scroll through there, you'll find it. But yeah, like I was saying, at a rest area, you're kind of restricted of what you can do. You need to park, just stay in your RV. You can get out and walk your dog or whatever, but don't be out running around playing volleyball in the parking lot and setting up your grill and all that. Don't be doing all that. So back to the point was, I'm gonna camp there tonight, but it's kind of restricted what I'm gonna be able to do. So yeah, I'm gonna do it anyway. I had second thoughts there for a second, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna go camp at the rest area just for the night, just an overnight stay, and then we're gonna move down a little bit further. One reason why I'm not going real far today is because the wind is coming out of the north, and it's blowing pretty steady. About, according to the weather app, it's 20 mile an hour. Standing outside, it feels stronger. A little gust of wind hitting you. So based on that, I'm not going to go real far today because it's really not a good travel day. Fuel wise, I'm going to spend more on gas than what it's worth, to do. But I don't want to wear out my welcome here at this truck stop. I need to get on down the road. I know there's people that come to these places and stay for weeks until they get run off. I'm not trying to do that because that's how we lose our overnight spots or our camping spots, because people abuse them. So I'm going to try not to do that. I'm gonna get out here today and get on down the road. But anyway, I'm gonna head to this rest area. I've been there before several years ago. Can't quite remember a whole lot about it, but I do remember it was pretty nice as far as rest areas go. And so I'm gonna go to this one here that I know never fails, the hiccups. It must be because I talk so fast. I get the hiccups every time. But anyway, enough jabbering. Let's get on the road and get down here to this rest area. Well, we made it to the rest area, and I got Rusty out for a walk, and first thing I see is a geocache. Actually, on the reviews of this rest area, I read that there was a geocache here. Didn't know it was going to be that easy to find. It's right out in the open. But anyway, there's the old camper right there. We're just kind of got old Rusty Russ back here in this wooded area, mainly because it's shady. The sun's a little hot. Of course, I got long sleeves on. It was cold when I got up this morning. I put a long sleeve shirt on now. I'm gonna have to change because it's warm. Anywho, just gonna let him walk around, do what he does, and we'll probably get back in the RV and quit, Russ. He's got this, well, I guess all dogs do it. He'll smell something stinky and he thinks he's got to flop in it and roll in it. That just drives me insane. You know you're sleeping outside tonight. Anywho, yeah, I see a couple more dogs, people walking dogs. Let me pause this and pay attention to Russ so we don't have a big fight. That'd be a good place to tent camp. If I was doing another trip on a motorcycle, I'd sneak back here and camp out. Anyway, let me pause this, pay attention to Russ so we don't have a big dog fight. We'll be back. Well, we woke up here at the rest area this morning, very successful, didn't have any trouble. Kind of stayed longer than I was planning. I was planning on getting up early this morning, getting on the road, just sleeping good, just couldn't do it. Anywho, we're fixing to take off right now. Head on up the road just a little bit and find a place to camp for the night. I'm going to a town this time. It's got some campgrounds. May do some boondocking. I don't know. We'll just check it out when we get there. But as soon as we get to end of town, I'll get back on here and show you where we're at. All right. We stopped in the town of Drayton this morning. Actually, we're still there. Went in the grocery store. Oh, I'm sorry. Wasn't even paying attention, was it? Went in the grocery store. I was going to get some more milk and bread. But unfortunately, all their coolers are empty and the signs on the door saying they quit working last night and they don't have nothing and don't know when they're getting anything. So that's going to create a little bit of a problem for me. Figure out where well, I mean, it's not a problem. I don't know why I said it's a problem, because I'm not staying here. I'm going to move on to another town in the morning so I can just hopefully get something there. Let me get you turned around and show you where I'm at. I don't know what river this is. This may still be the Red River. Honestly, I don't know. I'm just parked up there on top of the hill. You can't see, we're behind these bushes and stuff. That's town right there at the top of the hill. We just walked down here, me and Russ. Seen this water. Actually, I've been here before at this spot. Right over in this area right over here. Years ago when I was traveling in my van. That's a public boat ramp. I overnight parked right there in my van. It was pretty nice. No one bothered me. Great views. The ground's not real level. Rusty moonwalking. I'm gonna catch him on video one time doing that. It's pretty funny. He's not moonwalking. He's dragging his butt on the ground. I call it moonwalking. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I camped down here in my van several years ago. And the ground has somewhat of a slope to it. So, that'd be the only inconvenience that I feel like it might have been. But other than that, it's pretty nice. Anywho, give him a walk. Let him sniff and pee on everything. And then we're going to go up in town. I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, there's 2 campgrounds here in town. They're not free, unfortunately. I just can't remember how much it costs. But I'm probably going to get one of them campgrounds just for the night. Just so I can get my bike off and do a little riding. Be a safe place for us, an RV to sit, and ain't got to worry about maybe getting towed or something, being in the wrong spot. It's just something trouble free. Pay a few dollars, park, and I can go riding. All right, let me get off here, finish walking him around, and then we'll go do that. Well, we got to a campground in town here. Got the old RV parked. Yeah, I also put my logos back on the door on the way up here. When I got to that last job there in Thief River Falls, digi-key, I took them off because, get off me, hang on guys, I got a sweat bead forming around me. But anyway, I took them off. I don't know, I just didn't want the attention, I guess. But anyways, we're in Drayton, North Dakota. If you look over there, see that? That's American Crystal Sugar. That's where all the magic happens. I'm not going to work at the bee harvest yet. I just stopped in here. This is an actual campground. It's not like owned by the harvest or anybody like that. Just anybody can come here and camp. So I stopped here just to rent a little spot just for the night, and the sugar bee harvest people just gave me a spot for the night. So that's pretty awesome. Didn't cost me a dime, and Rusty can roam around, which I got him on a leash right now. Normally I would turn him loose, but considering we're in this campground, you know, other people keep him on a leash. He won't bother nobody. He's actually probably the most mellow dog I've ever met. And but you know, rules are rules. So anywho, we're gonna get set up here for the night. I'm gonna get that bike off and I'm gonna do some riding. So we'll get back with you. All right, I got the bike unloaded. Gonna go for a ride. I'm just gonna go out in the country somewhere. We'll probably do some riding in town too. I'm not gonna put the camera on the helmet. I don't know, I just don't feel like doing it right now. So anyhow, let's go ahead and finish getting our gear on, jump on the bike, take off, and then go find something to look at. All right, guys, rode around for a little bit and I found a cool spot that I've never been here before. I've been coming to this town for, I don't know, several years. I don't keep track of time, but I've probably been coming here to this particular town at least 5 years in a row. 4, at least 5. I never knew they had a dam here. I really wish I brought my good cameras. I'm just using my phone right now. I really wish I brought my good cameras, and I wish I went ahead and put the camera on the helmet so you could have seen the ride in here. But let me get you turned around real quick. That's the dam. I mean, it's really a spillway. Where I'm from, we call them spillways. So they got it registered as a dam. And there's all kinds of, I don't know if this phone's gonna zoom in far enough. I think they're pelicans. Yeah, I know I'm in North Dakota, but I think they're pelicans. See all them white specks? Them are birds. Them are birds, all the white specks, and you probably won't be able to see because they blend in. But all in that rough water right there, there's got to be at least 30 sitting in there. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I never knew this was here. It's not advertised. I was just riding around. Actually, I was going to ride by American Crystal Sugar to get a picture of it, and they're doing some kind of construction right in front of it, like on the train tracks. So the river wasn't no place for me to stop. But anyway, I'm rambling. Besides that, anyway, I seen a sign that said Drayton Dam. This Live Bio sign. It wasn't very big at all. I thought, well, you know, we'll go check it out. And that's the only sign I seen. You come down a gravel road until you get right on the other side of that hill. There's a T. There's no signs or nothing. And I sat there probably like 5 minutes. Decided, because, you know, I didn't know which way to go. I haven't seen anything else saying anything about a dam. And I knew town was this way. And I knew the river goes right through town. So I said, well, you know, I'll turn right. There's nothing else to take me back to town. And I popped over that little hill right there. When you pop over the hill, there's all kinds of signs saying, you know, Drayton Dam and rules and fishing rules and all that. But anyway, you know, popped over the hill and here it was. So this is pretty cool. Yeah. Again, I don't know why I can't. Shut up, Wayne. I gotta say it anyway. We back home call them spillways. They're not technically a dam, but I guess anything that holds back water is considered a dam, I guess. But whenever I think of dam, I think, you know, concrete barrier, gates you can raise up and all that. So to each his own. It don't matter. I don't know why I'm sitting there nitpicking it for. But yeah, this is pretty neat. And the current is really fast. It probably don't show up here on my phone. That water is cruising now. If you fell in there, or if you even jumped in, either one, I bet before you could get back to the bank, you'd be way down there. I mean, it's rolling pretty dang good. Be fun to kayak in. Anyway, yeah, I'm glad I found it. Now that I know this is here, this might be one of my regular come-to spots every year. And I bet, I didn't think about that just now. I haven't seen anything posted saying no camping, no overnight parking. I mean, as you can see, it's pretty barren. There's nothing, no signs, no buildings, no anything. I don't know why a fella couldn't camp back here at least one night. I believe he could get away with it. I surely think he could. Anywho, I might go down. There's a path right here. I might go down there to see where it goes. I'm pretty sure somebody's drove over to the dam. I'm pretty sure that's where it goes, but I'm gonna check it out anyway. All right, folks, let me get off here and we'll go find something else. Okay, guys, back in the RV. Rusty Russ there. But anyway, it started clouding up like it might rain. If you look right there, that's the sugar plant. Well, the autofocus is messing up. But anyway, yeah, it's a American Crystal sugar plant there. I'm camped here in the Drayton campground. It got really super windy out there. I don't know how hard the winds are blowing, but it was almost too much to be riding that bike. It was a couple times on them gravel roads. Yeah, I thought it was gonna dump me over. So come on back to the RV. Oh, hang on. Come on back to the RV, like I was saying, and got Rusty out. Let him do what he does. Silly old dog. But anyway, I put the bike back on the rack, got it covered up because it's not supposed to rain today, but it really looked like it's going to. It was beautiful sunny. The sun's still shining, but as you've seen, the clouds are getting thicker and closer. So I believe that's going to be the end of this one. I think we're just going to hang out here in the RV today. Just take it easy, which that seems to be all I ever do is take it easy. The life of a bum. I love it. Wouldn't change it for the world. But anyhow, it's a whole different subject. Probably going to fix me something to eat. Almost lunchtime, I think. Really don't know what time it is. I got my watch on. Had to quit wearing it for a while. It's not as bad as it was. I'm getting a white ring around my wrist. So anyhow, Rusty's already got his eyes closed, taking a nap. It was actually a little bit too windy for him. I had him out there while I was putting the bike up, and he kept acting like he wanted to come in, but you know, I didn't think he did because he'd been in the RV a couple hours while I was gone. And as soon as I opened that door, I didn't even have the door all the way open. Around me, he went and hopped in. I think it was a little bit too windy for him. So we're just gonna hang out here today. Probably get out again a little bit later. Let him go use the bathroom and, you know, stretch his legs, and then we're gonna get up in the morning and head to another town. So anyway, hope y'all had a great day or a great night whenever you're watching this. Get out there and explore. Get out there and live, because I don't want to be doom and gloom, but nobody's guaranteed tomorrow. You don't know if tomorrow's going to come. So get out there today and enjoy whatever it is you like to do. If it's nothing more than just taking a simple walk around your neighborhood, you get out there and do it, because yeah, might be the only chance you have. So I'm out here living my life. I know a lot of people don't agree with the way I live. A lot of people don't understand why I live like this. Sometimes I don't understand, to be honest about it, but I gave up a lot of comforts to just, I don't know, live in a box, so to speak. And it's the greatest thing I've ever done. I've never been this happy before. My whole life I've been chasing happiness. People who know me, family and my brothers, you know, friends, I was always buying something, some kind of toy. Always, I mean, seriously, every other day I'd have a different car, 2 or 3 cars a week. Of course, that was kind of a little hustle I had going too, you know, selling old cars. But still, I was doing it, trying to get happy, you know. Had all kinds of motorcycles, 4-wheelers. I'd get a different house, like every 6 months or whatever. I'd get a different house, just trying anything to be happy, and it never did work. I couldn't feel that. I had like a void, so to speak, emptiness. I just, out of all the toys I bought, I couldn't get that whole filled. Then I started doing this. I don't know. It's like a whole different world. I'm truly happy. I enjoy this. Get to go different places, see other things. I don't have all them toys. Well, you know, I got the little dirt bike, but that's, you know, you gotta have some things out here that you like to do. But I'm not buying a different one every other day trying to be happy. Like today, I got here and got parked, got it off, jumped on it. We did some riding, found some cool stuff I hadn't seen here before, and and it was fun. I had fun. But anyway, I don't know how we got off on this big lecture. I'm gonna get off here. Me and Russ is gonna be a lazy rest of the day. We're gonna fix me something to eat. And until we see you again, God bless you.